Good morning, my beautiful patrons. Just got a notification, a little bit bizarre. Patrons, as and when you catch these videos, just have maybe a double check. Make sure everything's all good, because there's one less of you, but I'm not sure who. So, hola. Okay, divine guidance and loving clarity. Hey, Taurus. You get going too many posts, you're like, where are we, Taurus? This is for Taurus, the month of November. I'm MJ, I'm the founder of Ultra Love, and I like to do your readings for you just to get a pulse on the month, the week, the day ahead. These are for fun and entertainment, right? If you res with my energy, I'm an intuitive entrepreneur, longtime yoga teacher, meditation teacher, breathwork teacher, and tarot. So tarot was really just guided, like most of my adult life, So I'm an intuitive reader, meaning I intuit working with the cards, laying the cards, and interpreting the messages, hence why it's super important for you to res, right? I'm not a psychic. I simply intuit the messages through the cards with the intention of divine guidance and loving clarity. A bit of love and clarity, a little bit of guidance, right, to navigate energies when we might feel a bit stuck or a bit overwhelmed. Divine guidance and loving clarity. This is for Taurus. Anyone who resonates with Taurus. You guys make sure you take what resonates, leave the rest. Breaking. There seems to be a pattern break. I'm hearing like a breaking of a cycle. There's the Wheel of Fortune is central main energy here. There's new love as well, or potentially a very, very guided and beautiful love dynamic here. The Star card with the Two of Cups, like a magical... I'm hearing like a magical reunion, but I dare say some of you might know this person in the physical world or in this lifetime. But with next to the Star card and the Wheel of Fortune, it's likely that you recognize them or feel that sense of familiarity of like, whoa. But it's a Two of Cups. It's a reflective love dynamic. It's something like, match type vibratory. Wheel of Fortune's in the upright, Stars in the upright. So this is an advantageous flow of energy. And you're here, Taurus, in a sense, the Knight of Pentacles. You're moving forward with strength and commitment, breaking free from illusions of the mind, feeling very capable. There's something in you that's wanting to move forward and sort of stomp on energies that were non-committal, or energies in yourself that were non-committal, that were in and out, that were ungrounded. Maybe people that would say slight lies to get what they want from you. There's like you being like, no, bosh. Moving forward in the upright, mentally free. Wheel of Fortune Star card. There's this powerful, and the Sun. There's something about falling in love. Like some of you might fall in love or someone's falling in love with you. However, it's slow. It's not, this is like what's the expression? Slow burn. This is that. There's something to like the Seven of Swords I'm getting of like, don't lie to yourself. So we don't, fundamentally anyway, we don't need to lie to ourselves about what we want, what we need. Some of you also might be walking away from a dream or fantasy that you've been harboring around love. Pardon me. So what you might be walking away from is like the illusions of happily ever after, or I found the one, or same time that energy is here. So I'm like, you're loved, you're protected. Some of you might even be in like a long-standing relationship and it's going well, but you're still having kind of a freedom break, a pattern break around how you maybe once perceived love, relationship even. However, the Wheel of Fortune is telling me, but you're moving forward really strong, okay? You're moving forward in a committed way, very strong, possibly quite methodical, because you're not into it in as far as you're just not going to go and invest stuff if there isn't reciprocity. You're not going to go and put yourself in a compromising situation. You're not going to, etc., right? You're not going to lie to yourself. You're not going to, it is what it is kind of thing. So it's moving forward with grace and confidence, trusting those benevolent divine timings of things. It's constantly referring back to your own emotionality, your own center, your own needs, to then move forward with greater discernment and caution, but with an open heart, okay? So it has a lot to do with so it's like you're not willing to compromise your sense of balance. You're not willing to compromise your sense of integrity, but you believe in love and you believe that the right people can continue to show up to support you on your journey to feel well. Some of it is like containing your energy more. This Queen of Cups over here is like almost like an angelic message, or a message even from your like higher self, being like, almost like take time to reflect on things before moving forward. Take time to reflect on exchanges before saying yes or no. I am getting quite a strong travel, dreamy, fantasy. It's sort of like that dreamy energy. So some of you might be kind of just visioning, that classic thing of just visualizing, taking time to dream. Like, what do I really want? What do I, it's like if you're going to move forward or you're walking away from something, it's like, well, what are you walking toward? What do you really want? So and plus, as I'm recording these videos, we're right in the middle of this eclipse season. And so, by the beginning of November, we'll be on the other side. We're going to be on the other side of these energies. So there's a certain amount of discernment and clarity and rest. Can you hear my bunged up cold symptoms exhibiting themselves? So, and that's purely through overdoing it. There was one day, and I was committed to doing an ecstatic dance ceremony workshop. I was tired. I felt the vibratories, but I pushed through. Bosh. Monday, ma. So, and then these things typically, in my experience, although my body does heal much quicker than in previous years, but, these things usually just have a kind of movement through the body. And I often interpret it as, often if we've moved through some difficult mental, emotional, spiritual things, then the knock-on is a physical expulsion, a kind of a cold, a flu, like literally a rash. Like the body literally will purge itself once some of those deeper cellular plasma field energies release, right? So the physical is always the final thing to morph in the conceptualization of quantum manifestation, the way that we manifest our realities here. It takes time, and there's a cyclical process, hence why we watch patterns rather than physical manifestations, because it's all one. It's all coalescing and merging and destroying itself, and there's a never-ending cyclical nature to the eternalness of life, right? And like we are that, we're part of it. So whoa, holla Shazam, Taurus. I hope that was enjoyable for you. Feel free to connect via bookings or the Patreon community. It's either a $5 for all the access and early access and ad-free content, The top tier Changemaker patrons, they get a lot more. They get regular intuitive sharings from me, little mini breathwork, meditation, yoga tutorials, and they also get a really substantial discount. So my patrons get a 40% discount on all the services. So if you look at the booking page and see the list of services and how much I charge for open regular bookings or packages, the patrons get 40% off of all of that, because the Changemaker patrons are people who are really dedicated to their evolution, transformation, etc. And then it's an option for people on a bit more of a budget, right? Let's go. Happy November to my beautiful Taurian lovers. I hope you guys have a great month, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Peace out.